What's good with y'all boys and gals? How y'all feeling today, man? How you doing? How you doing? Hope everything went straight for you today. Hope everything that you set out to do today, you got it done. Hope you made some profound realizations today. Hope everything within everything. I hope it all went straight for you. I hope it all went better than straight. Like, I hope everything that you've been wanting to do, everything that you've been looking forward to do, I hope you got it all done because you deserve it. You deserve it, my guy. You deserve it, my lady. You deserve it. Now to hop straight into it, today we'll be discuss. Today we'll be discussing the topic of focusing upon yourself. It is important to focus upon yourself because we live in a world where so much shit is going on around us at all times. Like, so much shit is going on at all times. But you really gotta and slow it all down and bring it back to you. Because at the end of the day, you gotta take care of you. You gotta take care of your business. Because ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. And now, to hop straight into it, first, I want to talk about blame, right? Like, we as niggas and bitches, kings and queens, gods and goddesses, we tend to want to, we tend to want to blame somebody else, right? Like, we want to be like, oh, nah, I ain't where I am supposed to be because of him or her. Oh, I ain't doing what I'm supposed to be doing because of this, that, and the third. Like, we got all the excuses, we got all the reasons as to why we not where we want to be. But like, ultimately, it's all you feel me? Because blame simply means, in my opinion, shout out to motherfucking, I don't remember that nigga name, but shout out to his wife, dog. His wife coined, because it ain't easy looking at me, you feel me? Like, we only blame other folks or we only put the finger outside of us because, honestly, I ain't gonna cap. I feel you, because it was like that for me too. It's real easy to say, oh, it's not me. I'm doing everything right. It can't be me. It can't be. It gotta be the world. It gotta be everything going on around me, because clearly it ain't me. It ain't me. Nigga, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Nigga, if we're talking about, nigga, I'm putting in the work. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It can't be me. You feel me? But if you really look at it closely, like, for example, when you point the finger, right, you notice it's like 1, 2, and 3 of the motherfuckers is pointing right back at you. So in that sense, when you put the blame on somebody else, it's kind of like you externalizing your power and shit, you feel me? Like, it's kind of like you saying other motherfuckers and other situations and other energies got power in your life. That's what you're saying when you try to blame anything but yourself for the result of some shit that happened to you. Now, to move on to the next thing, your ass gotta take full 100%, 200% responsibility. What is your responsibility? How well can you respond to a situation? You gotta attune and tune up your responsibilities. You gotta have a great capacity and ability to respond to any situation in a way where you're taking full homage for everything that's going on within the situation, because while yes, it is other people that comes into the play, come into the situation as a factor, while yes, it is circumstances, this, that, and the third, but ultimately, it's how you respond to these things, you feel me? Like, I ain't saying to deny whatever the fuck is going on right in front of your eyes, you feel me? Like, we humans. We high mind beings and human beings. And, it comes to that certain point where it's up to you what you're going to choose to tune into. You're going to choose to tune into the human being aspect of you, or you're going to choose to tune into the high mind being, you feel me? High mind being, you feel me? Now, to hop straight into it, it's like, We can only blame for so long, big fella. We can only blame for so long, my lady. We can only do it for so long because ultimately you're going to keep experiencing a cycle of different patterns resulting to the same results every single time. Different settings, but the same results because you got to change. You feel me? Because you got to shine the light upon yourself because you got to realize your flaws and where you going wrong with this shit. You feel me? So hop into number 2. What is your self-image like? You feel me? How do you view yourself? Like, what are the things that you believe about yourself? Like, what do you believe? So what is your BS system? You feel me? What is your belief system? My guy? My lady? What you thinking of yourself? You feel me? Because it's like at the end of the day, it don't matter what I say about you. It don't matter what she say about you. It don't matter what he say about you, but what they said about you. What matters most is what are you telling yourself at night before you go to sleep? What you telling yourself when you first wake up in the rising? You gotta take these things into consideration because they got a greater influence upon you, my boy, my lady, my girl. They got so much more impact, so much more of an impact on you than anything else going on out there because it's purely internal, everything that you're saying to yourself. Can you imagine? You got all these cells and you got everything inside of your body is working for your improvement, for your most optimal state of being. And then you got the nigga at the top, which is you, saying all this negative shit about the body, saying all of these freaky words to describe yourself. You feel me? It don't make no sense for you to be the only motherfucker on the team that's trying to get you to a certain place against the place that y'all going. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, how you asking for a milli, but you don't feel like you worth a milli? And that's where my next point comes in. What is your worth to yourself? Like, what is your view? Like, what is your view of yourself? What is your, like, what do you think your value is? You feel me? Because we've come to the point where we've established ourselves as these folks who all we can amount to is working for somebody else, or all we can amount to is living this life of confusion and depression, when it doesn't have to be that way. You feel me? It does not. It really does not have to be that way. You can choose to change the script. You can choose to change everything about it. But it's up to you whether or not something gonna happen. Because at the end of the day, how do you view yourself? You feel me? Like, not just how do you view yourself, but like your self-image goes into shit like evaluating your strengths and evaluating your weaknesses. Because we spend too much time worrying about the next person, trying to figure out what the next person's strengths is and what the next person's weakness is. Like, nah, don't worry about the next person. Just worry about what you got going on in here. Worry about what you got going on in your heart. Worry about the type of energies that you got going on with you. Because for the longest time, I felt like I knew what everybody else had going on. It felt like I knew about everybody and everything, but I knew nothing of myself. You feel me? And that's like the most important shit right there. You gotta know yourself. You gotta know what you about. You gotta spend some time with yourself. You can't say you know yourself, but you spend all your time distracting yourself from you. You feel me? Like, I don't think you heard me. You can't claim that you know yourself, but spend all this goddamn time distracting yourself from you. It's like when Bobby said, you running and you running and you running away. You running and you running and you running away. But you can't run away from yourself. You really can't. You can't. Alright, shit. Took me some notes right here. You feel me? Normally I do these off the dome, like straight off the top, but you feel me? I be all over the place with it. So I'm definitely gonna be taking some notes from now on. Oh yeah, right here. Cultivation. You feel me? Now that you've stopped blaming everything for what's been going, everything but you for what's been going on in your life, and now that you've reassessed your self-image of seeing the type of person that you are and what you believe about yourself. Now let's hop into the cultivation aspect, baby. Now, cultivation, what does the word cultivation mean? Cultivation, in my opinion, my definition, my own personal definition, simply means building momentum. It means building up something, like really adding, not just building up something, but building up something in a way that will benefit you in the long term. Now, with cultivation, I believe self-care and self-love go hand in hand. You feel me? You can't be working on yourself. You can't be improving yourself. You can't be taking care of yourself without having that aspect of self-care and self-love. Meaning you can take care of your environment, take care of the people around you, and love your environment, love the people around you all you want. But if you don't love yourself, if you don't take care of yourself, all of that's going down the drain. You doing useless work, my boy. You doing useless work, my lady. You feel me? And it really is just a matter of realizing the type of shit that works for you. Now, it don't got to work for everybody else. That's another thing. It don't got to work for, like, what works for you may not work for me. Keep that in mind, you feel me? You got to find out what's best for your vessel, like what's best for the physical body that you operating right now type shit. And within that comes your different passions and different hobbies and the different things that you will discover and uncover about yourself as you go on this journey of, because like, man, I'm sick and tired of folks saying like spirituality is this, all this woo-woo talk and this, that, and the third, when really it ain't none of that bullshit, you feel me? It ain't none of that. If you find somebody practicing any of that bullshit, you feel me? Like, they don't know what they talk about. They don't know what they doing. You feel me? Because in my opinion, spirituality is just this, you feel me? It's learning to take care of yourself, learning to tune into your own natural vibration and figuring out, because you got to realize this, we live in a world where, truth be told, when you was born into this world, you was born into so many different vibrations, like so many different shit was already activated. It's kind of like walking into a battle royale type shit. Like niggas is shooting at niggas, you don't know who's on whose team, you don't know what the fuck going on. The best thing you can do, though, is tune to your own vibration. Don't worry about none of that bullshit. Hell, you don't even got to see any of that, because the key is this. If you can tune and align yourself with your natural rhythm, if I drop a video on that natural rhythm, if you can tune to your natural rhythm and your natural flow and your natural way of being, then it doesn't matter what they doing, because you're only going to attract shit that's in correspondence with your natural vibe, with your natural feeling, you feel me? Yeah. And with all that comes the alignment with yourself. That's what I mean by that. That's to put it into a sentence, is what it means. To be in alignment with yourself. Like, don't worry about the alignment. Don't worry about how you look to other people. Don't worry, like, look at my hair, my nigga. Like, look at my hair. You think I give a fuck? Hell no. Like, look at my hair. Like, really look at my hair. Like, you have to come to a certain degree of acceptance with yourself and say, nah, that's just me right there. You feel me? And it don't really matter what you think about it. I don't really give a damn. I don't really give a fuck. You feel me? Like, that's the attitude you gotta have. Like, you don't even gotta say all that. But you just gotta carry that certain vibe to yourself. You gotta carry that vibe about you. You feel me? Now it's been a long ass video right here. Shit, yeah, last but not least, we hopping straight into balance. You feel me? So we went from blame to self-image to cultivation, and now we hopping into balance. Now with balance comes this. Balance, in my opinion, is when you can come to that understanding with yourself. When you can say, okay, I know myself. I see where I'm strong at and I see where I'm weak at. So in a sense, when you got balance, you're able to maneuver through this matrix, knowing the things that lit that fire under your ass and knowing the things that strip it away. You feel me? Knowing the things that allow you to expand upon your energy and knowing the things that take it away from you or take some of it because they can never really take it away from you, baby boy, baby girl. But to continue with this shit, yeah. Basically what I'm saying is it's coming to an understanding, to an agreement between the feminine and masculine energy within you. Now, for those of y'all who ain't know, if you a nigga, you a bitch ass nigga. If you a female, you a nigga ass bitch. You feel me? Meaning you got that God and goddess energy within you. You got both of them, whether you male or female. It's just some of us tune into one or the other, you know, more often than not. That's all it means. You feel me? So it's just really coming to an agreement, coming to a greater balance within yourself, within your feminine energy and your negative energy. You feel me? Because truth be told, like you need both, dog. You really just you need both. Don't try to argue with me. Nah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Your ass need both the light and the dark. You feel me? You need both the good and the evil. You need it all. Because you would not be having this experience without the balance of both. Like, how the fuck can you tell that it's a light if you ain't never seen what it was like to be dark? How the hell can you know it feels good if you never knew what it felt like to feel pain? You feel me? That's why I'm so grateful for everything that I've been through. So I'm so grateful for everything that went into journey of me becoming me. Because, shit, you're looking at the perfection of it right here. Yeah, like just having that harmony of all the energies within yourself, like having a harmony, a synchronicity between all of the energies flowing within you. Not just flowing within you, but if you know a little something about this type of path, you know that if you got it flowing in within you, then this shit is gonna reflect outside of you. You feel me? So you're gonna have that balance with the energies outside of yourself, type shit. Now, because I love you, because I appreciate you, because I think you're worthy of so much more, let me throw in some bonuses in there. Now, bonus number one, when you focusing upon yourself, my boy, my lady, that is the quickest and the best path for your ass to get sovereignty. You feel me? Because sovereignty doesn't just mean like sovereignty as in you your own man and shit, you this, that, and the third, you your own dominant shit, but sovereignty meaning you don't really gotta worry about none of that other bullshit that's going on because you just focused on you. You just worried about you. So it's like, instead of tuning into what Cal and Jennifer got going on down there down the street, instead of tuning into what PyCon and Waikisha got going on over there, you can tune into whatever the hell you got going on. You feel me? And none of their bullshit will ever really reach you. It's like, I don't think you understand. Not understand, overstand. When you focused upon yourself, baby boy. When you focus upon yourself, baby girl, you can't go wrong. You really can't. Like, all of the unnecessary drama will miss you. All of that, because, like, you got to look at it this way. This is the biggest key. This is the biggest key right here. When you working on yourself, when you taking care of yourself and you taking the necessary step, the universe, the universal force, the energy, the source energy, it picks up on that. And it's like, okay, this nigga right here, this lady right here, taking care of themselves. How can I enhance their life? How can I make their life easier? That's the type of shit that be going through the consciousness of the universe. Like, if you're destroying yourself, if you're worried about the next man and you're not focused on your life, you're going to keep seeing the same bullshit over and over. You'll notice that when you start working on yourself, that bullshit catching you less and less, less and less. Anyways, man, it's been a pleasure. I've truly enjoyed this. Looking forward to make more of these, so many more. I think I'm about to flood the whole algorithm. If you're talking about the whole algorithm. Anyways, I'm sending you lots of love, lots of positive vibrations. You better watch it. You better watch this to the end. God damn it, you better watch it to the end. Nigga, I love you. I appreciate you. Peace and blessings. Your boy Tao out.